Okay, good evening and welcome to our virtual Wayland Library event. We're excited to have Nancy Wynn back to lead us in another session of chair yoga. She'll be here tonight. What month is it? April, May, and June. So keep in touch with our calendar and you can see her again. Nancy founded Peaks and Poses Trail Yoga in 2015, which combines her love for yoga and the outdoors. She's excited to help others experience a life of connectivity, balance, and flow through her teaching, coaching, and yoga instruction. Thank you to Nancy for being here again. We are recording this session, but I'm only recording her screen. So you're welcome to show your faces if you'd like. You won't be on the recording. And I recommend that you switch to speaker view if you want to see Nancy larger. And I think that's it. So now that I've gotten all that out of the way, I'll hand it over to Nancy.
Well, thank you so much, Courtney, and thank you to the Wayland Public Library for inviting me back for another event, Chair Yoga, and I'm excited to take you guys through the rest of the spring once a month. And it's just such a beautiful practice at the end of a day to really help us transition into more of some quiet time in the evening. So I really have myself been enjoying the chair yoga. It's not a practice that I have practiced often. I usually teach a flow class at Wings Healing Arts Center in Natick. And if you are up for any additional yoga, you can go onto my website, peaksandposes.com. You can find out about that class. And also I do have a YouTube channel under my name, Nancy Wind. And there are a few chair yoga practices on my channel. So, so check those out and subscribe and like my videos and share them with all your family and friends. But most important, just again, thank you for taking this time to support the Wayland Library and also to make a great choice for yourself to, to sort of end your day with a really nice, beautiful practice. All right, so we're going to get started on our chair, and we're just going to find a comfortable seat. Just to let you know, Courtney, I really can't see the chat, so it looks like somebody did just post something, but anything that I should know?
No, that was me.
Okay, great. So yeah, let's rest our hands comfortably on our lap. Give yourself a little kind of wiggle in your seat and close your eyes and feel the earth underneath your feet. Maybe you even want to lift your toes and stretch them, right? They're probably in shoes all day and they just need a little bit of breathing room. So give them a nice stretch. And then one by one, you can bring them down onto the earth. And then just imagine that there's a string attached to the top of your head, the crown of your head, and give that string a little lift. So you bring a little bit of length to your spine. And then let your shoulders melt down your back. So you feel a little broadening across your chest. Your heart is open. And take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And open your mouth and let it out. Let's just take a few more like that. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Just kind of letting your day go. One more inhale. And exhale through your mouth. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Bring your palms to touch. Interlace your fingers and release your pointer fingers. So think about your hip bones rooting down, and on an inhale, grow tall through your side body, through your arms, through those fingertips. And as you exhale, let's fold over to the left. Breathing right into your right rib cage. Nice deep breath in here. Fill your body with breath. Exhale. And then inhale, we'll come back to center. And then exhale, take it over to the other side. So just stretching out our side body. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring your palms to your heart center. And you can open up your eyes. And we'll bring our arms onto our lap. And on inhale, we're going to sweep the right arm up. And then as you exhale, bend your elbow and bring your palm to the side of your head. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently guide your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Lengthening through the left side of your neck, bringing the top of your shoulder blade down towards your left hip. Breathing in and breathing out. On your next inhale, we'll bring our head back to center. And as you exhale, bring your right palm down to your lap. Inhale, we'll sweep the left arm up. And as you exhale, bend that elbow, bring the palm to the right side of your head. You're going to feel that stretch through your underarm here. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, gently guide your left ear down towards your left shoulder. Being mindful of your neck, all those tiny little muscles and bones in that part of your body. So we don't force anything here in yoga, but just use your breath to allow the space inside your body to open up. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then slowly on an inhale, bring your head back to center. And exhale, we'll release our left arm down to our lap. And then just start to swim your arms behind you like you're doing the backstroke. Think about your favorite place that you like to swim. I hope that we'll all be able to get there this summer. Just kind of opening up our shoulders. And then we'll take that same movement forward. This is great for anybody sitting at a desk, sitting on a computer, working all day, driving, picking up kids, doing housework, really anything. And then we'll bring both hands back to center. Now, let's bring our arms up overhead. We're going to take a little bind here in a Garudasana arms, eagle arms. Let's take the left arm underneath your right and wrap it around. See if you can bring your palms to touch. If not, just place your palms on your shoulders. And wherever you are, draw your elbows a little bit up to shoulder height or as high as they can go. Draw the elbows away from you. And then let's root down with our right foot. See if you can pick up your left and then just cross it over your right. So seated eagle pose. You can press the palms together. Wrap your inner thighs around one another. Take a breath in. Now as you exhale, just turn your chin to the left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, we'll take the chin over towards the right shoulder. Squeezing those legs. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale brings your head back to center. And as you exhale, let's release the arms up. Release the legs. Bring the palms to touch. And then bring them back to your heart. And we'll take the other side. We'll reach the arms up first, taking that right arm underneath the left, wrap it around. And then we'll take the right leg, cross it over your left. You may feel different on this side than the other. Neither is good nor bad. It really just is. We can take the elbows, draw them away, Give them a little lift and really feel that spreading across your upper back. So right between your shoulder blades. Nice deep breath in. Now as you exhale, just turn your chin towards your right shoulder. Feeling a nice stretch through your neck. And then inhale, head comes back to center. And as you exhale, we'll take it over to the other side. Breathing in and breathing out. And inhale, our head returns to center. Exhale, reach those arms up. Bring your feet to the floor. Bring the palms to touch. Bend the elbows and bring your fingertips behind you, like you're reaching to the back of your heart. Elbows reach up. Nice stretch through the underarms, through the tricep area of your arms. Now interlace your finger. Make a little hammock for your head. Rest your head in your hammock. Draw your elbows away. And then start to give your chin a little lift. Maybe you just want to close your eyes here. Just allow your head to accept the support from your hammock. All right, we hold up our head all day long. It weighs a lot. So here's an opportunity just to kind of let it go. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more inhale. Exhale. And then slowly return your head back to center. You can open up your eyes, reach your arms up, separate your hands, turn your palms, they're facing outwards, and then just push the energy all the way down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. You can look up, and as you exhale, turn the palms outwards and then push the energy down. We're just going to do that a few more times. It's called a sun breath. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, let it go. One more big breath in. And exhale to release. We'll bring our palms to, again, the tops of our thighs. I'm just going to turn myself on my chair so you can see my spine, but you can stay right where you are. For those of you who take a different kind of yoga class, we're just going to do a cat-cow. Usually we're on our hands and knees, but right now we're just going to take it seated. So on an inhale, you're going to arch your spine. So send your chest forward. You can lift your chin up. Now, as you exhale, draw your chin to chest and really round your spine. Inhale, we come into an arch. And then exhale, we really round and really exaggerate those movements here. Inhale again, we're just making a wave-like motion with our spine. And then exhale to really round like a cat pose. We'll take two more. Inhale, just move with your own breath. You don't even need to follow me, right? Just connect with your in and your out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And then we'll come back into a neutral spine. And we'll take a breath in, maybe opening up your feet a little bit. Now as you exhale, we're going to hinge at our hips and we're going to swan dive forward. We remain seated, but our fingertips reach down towards our toes. Now we'll take the arms out to the side. On an inhale, we'll reverse the swan dive. We'll come all the way back up. Palms can touch. And then exhale again, swan dive. We hinge at our hips and we just fold ourselves in half. Inhale to reverse that swan dive. Right, so we just move slowly with the breath. Exhale and let it go. We'll take one more, reverse the swan dive. And then exhale, we'll fold and we'll bow over our strong legs. So if wherever your hands are, allow them to touch some part of your leg, even if you're at your hips. Just fold yourself in half, tuck your chin, let your head and neck go. So allow the crown of your head to lead you down towards the earth. And let's give our head a shake. Yes, like, yes, I'm feeling good. I'm so glad that I'm here practicing yoga on a Monday evening. What a great way to start my week. And then we'll shake it. No, like, no more tightness, no more tension, right? We set that kind of tone for our practice. And then we'll just bring our head back to stillness. Find your belly button. See if you can draw it back towards your spine. And then slowly just start to roll yourself on up. Imagine and visualize just your vertebrae stacking one on top of the other. And then inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up. And exhale, we're bringing the palms to our heart center. Wonderful here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to root down with our right foot and we're going to lift our left knee and just draw your left knee in towards your chest. So this is knee to chest pose, and rotate your ankle in one direction. All right, I love just warming up all of the joints or just paying attention to all the joints in our body. And then let's go in the other direction. Just taking your time, staying here, right, in your practice, right, being present. That's what yoga is about. And then we'll bring that foot back down. Now let's interlace our fingers underneath our legs. And here's some options. See if you can start to straighten out your leg. Maybe you hold it with your left hand. Maybe you can reach your arm out. Maybe you could touch your toes, right? Just some options for people here. Otherwise, you can stay underneath. If your leg is bent, your leg is bent. Maybe with the breath, you just start to lengthen. It doesn't even have to be fully straight. Really don't want to lock your knees in yoga. And then inhale, we can rebend the knee. And exhale, lengthen. Take a breath in and exhale to rebend the knee. We'll take one more just like that. Inhale, lengthen out your leg. And exhale to bend the knee. Now let's see if we can take that leg and cross it over our right. I'm like in a number 4. You do the best you can. If you're crossing like we did earlier, that's fine. If you want to put your right hand on the bottom of your right foot, sometimes I like to take my left palm, put it just above that left knee, and I just kind of use my own strength to kind of push into my foot, push into my knee, a little sort of isometric, right? We're breathing into the left hip area. We're sitting up nice and tall. And we take a breath in here. Exhale. And then we're going to let that go. Give that leg a little shake. And then we'll put the left foot down. Then we're going to bring the right knee into your chest. So again, just sitting up nice and tall. And then we'll start to rotate that ankle around in one direction. And then the other. And then we'll bring that foot down so it's quiet. And then we're going to interlace our fingers underneath our thigh. And then we're going to just lengthen out that leg. Again, maybe you extend your hand. You can touch your toes. Maybe not. Maybe you just want to extend the arm. Wherever it reaches, it reaches. Trying to support that leg. Take a breath in. As you exhale, we're going to bend that knee. Inhale, we lengthen the leg. And exhale, we bend. One more time. Inhale, just moving with the breath. And exhale. And I'm going to cross that leg over. Right, again, you might notice differences from one side to the other. All is good though, right? We have to learn to accept ourselves, accept our body. The way it is certainly things that we can address, that we can work on, but sometimes it just is what it is. As long as you're not in pain. If you're in pain, then my advice would be to come out of the pose and find a way to modify. Right now we're breathing into this right hip. You want to press into the sole of your foot and the bottom of your quad on your right side. Feel free. And take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Really just want to feel the sensations of our body. And we use the breath to quiet our mind. So the mind is free. The mind is centered. It's focused. It's present. So then we can kind of go deep down a little bit into the physical and see what's going on. See what's going on in our mind as well. One more inhale here. Exhale. And then we're going to release that leg. So we're seated right now in our chair. And then what I want you to do is just be on the heels of your feet and just lift your foot, lift your toes, and then bring your foot down. And lift your toes and bring your foot down. And one more just like that. We're just staying on the heels of our feet and lifting our toes and the balls of our feet. And then we're going to put our feet down. And then I want you to keep your toes connected to the earth and just lift your heels like we're in a high heel and then lower down. And then inhale again. We're just going to lift and lower and lift and lower. All right. Inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up. Now as we exhale, we're going to twist to the left. Now, if you've got it back to your chair, you want to take your left hand and hold on to your chair to sort of assist you in the twist. That's one option. You can bend the elbow and you can cruise your left hand along your lower back and maybe it finds your right hip. Wherever you are on an inhale, bring some length to your spine. And as you exhale, sort of gently guide yourself into a seated twist. Breathing in, breathing out. So really in that exhale, when we can go a little bit deeper, you can even bring your chin over towards your left shoulder and then guide your eyes into the corners, right? So they're like deep into the sockets, the corners of your sockets. Giving your eyes a little stretch. Inhale again, lengthen up. Exhale. And then slowly we're going to release. We're going to come out of that. We'll take just a little twist over to the other side, nice and gentle. And then we'll come back to center. Inhale again, sweep it up. And then exhale, we'll take a twist over to the right. So again, your hand can hold on to the back of your chair. You can bend the right elbow and cruise along your lower back. Inhale to lengthen up. And exhale to twist. Breathing in. And breathing out. Eventually, allowing your chin to twist over towards your right shoulder. Bringing your eyes into the corners. And one more inhale here. Exhale. And then slowly we will release. We're going to come back to center. Now we're going to do a little alternating. We're going to start with our left foot, our right arm. So on an inhale, you're going to lift your left leg and right arm. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale, right leg goes up, left arm. And exhale, back to center. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale. One more just like that. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale. One last time. Inhale, right leg, left arm. And exhale. And just close your eyes for a moment here. Just really feeling the sensation of your practice, the sensation of your breath, your prana, your life force moving through you. Let's do a little body scan from head to toe. About a little more than halfway through the practice. So just sort of take note, how are you feeling? Physical body, your mental body, your emotional body. What do you need to do to stay present, to relax, to really let your day go? And then slowly open up your eyes. And what we're going to do is we're going to come into a seated goddess pose. So I'm going to have to come to the edge of my chair, not quite to the edge. And then we're going to open up our legs. So the heels of our feet are turned inward and our toes are out. Our knees are splayed out. Our inner thighs are splayed out, right? So you might feel that a stretch through your inner thigh, through your groin. And then we're going to bring the arms out to shoulder height. First, we're just going to give a little flick of our fingers, kind of sending the energy out. And then we're going to make some fists with our palms, and we're just going to rotate the ankles. Sorry, not your ankles. You're going to rotate your wrists. And we just move them in one direction and then the other. And then we'll bring our arms out. We're going to bend our elbows, but keep the arms at shoulder height. Fingers spread wide, palms face forward. So this is goddess pose. Standing strong. Make sure you can feel the earth underneath your feet. Knees splay outward. Now when you inhale, lengthen the arms up. And as you exhale, bring them back to shoulder height. Inhale again, reach them up. And exhale, back to goddess pose. And then inhale again, lengthen, stretch. Exhale to goddess pose. Now, if you're able to keep your arms here, feel free to do so. If not, you can bring your palms to the tops of your thighs. But on an inhale, we're just going to lift our heels again. And exhale, lower them down. Inhale again, lift your heels. And exhale to lower them down. And one last time, inhale to lift your heels. Stretching out the soles of our feet, and exhale to lower them down. And let's just bring our hands to the tops of our thighs. Close your eyes once again. Just to notice some of the sensations. And then you can open up your eyes. We're going to bring our left arm down, right, into our inner thigh. On an inhale, we're going to sweep the right arm up. And as you exhale, we're just going to take another fold. So find that right hip, the right sole of the foot, root down, bringing some length through the right side of your body. And then let's slowly turn our head up. See if you can find your right thumb. Inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly bring your chin down towards your collarbone. See if you can see your left big toe. So eyes are down at the earth. One more inhale here, really great, get some length through the right side body. And exhale, and we will come back to center. Now we'll take the right hand, right arm, and the inside of that right inner thigh. You might want to use that right arm to sort of just kind of slowly prod that right leg open. And then inhale, sweep the left arm up. And exhale, we'll take a side fold over to the right. And again, find that left foot, the left hip rooting down towards the earth. Stretching through that left side body. And then inhale, let's take a gaze up towards that left thumb. And as you exhale, slowly bring your chin down towards your collarbone. Maybe your eyes find your right big toe or your right knee. Inhale, lengthening through the left side. And exhale, just taking a nice side bend. And then inhale. And exhale, we'll come all the way back on up. Good, heel to our feet back together. Now we're going to get a little fancy here. What you're going to do is we're going to take a warrior two with the chair underneath us. So you can swing your left leg to the side of your chair, and then you're going to have to kind of give yourself a little lift, and that right leg comes behind you. See if you can bring the right sole of your foot onto the earth. Otherwise, come on the inside edge of the right foot. Right? So you feel some broadening through your hips, through your chest. Do the best you can to get that left foot anchored down. That left knee is stacked right on top of the left ankle. And then we take the arms forward and back. We spread them like the wings of a bird. And we try to align our shoulders with our hips with a nice soft gaze over those left fingers. And then inhale, you can sweep the arms up. You can bring the palms to touch if they can. You can look up. And then exhale, we float right back into warrior two. Take that 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arms up. Nice stretch. Exhale. And then inhale again. Lengthen through the arms. Exhale. Now we're going to drop this back hand. We're going to put it right here on our thigh. Flip your front palm. And then on an inhale, we're going to reverse this warrior here. And then exhale very slowly. Take your gaze towards your right toes. Breathing in and breathing out. And then very slowly we'll come back on up. We'll come to warrior two. And then we will release. We're going to bring our hands to our chair. Going to have to start to adjust yourself here. We're going to turn the other way. So I'm going to take warrior two with your right foot forward. I'm going to set my left foot down. Again, you can come on the inner edge of that foot if that suits you. Your right leg is straddling on top of that chair. Your right knee is stacked the best you can on the top of your right ankle. Again, you feel that broadening through the hips, through your pelvis area. And we're going to spread the wings forward and back. Sort of soften your palm and your fingers. You can either draw your pinkies behind you Feel that broadening through your chest. Find your feet connected to the earth, sitting strong, and find the flow of your breath. Coming in and out. And then on inhale, we'll reach the arms up. You can look up. Exhale, we float them down. 2 more times. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale to float it down. 1 more inhale, we reach. Exhale, warrior 2. And then we're going to drop this back palm, flip your front, and then inhale, we lift through the right side body. And as we exhale, we just take this fold into a nice arch. And then slowly, with care, start to take your gaze towards your left toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And then 1 more inhale here. Lengthen through the right side body. And exhale. And then slowly we're going to come back to center. Releasing your hands. Lift yourself up off of your chair. Swing your legs out in front of you. And then we're going to come off of our chair. We're going to take a standing balance pose. So you can come to the side of your chair. I've got my right side right here. You can even come behind it. And let's see, how do we want to do this? Okay. We're going to reach the left arm up, and then you're going to bend your right knee. Now, if this feels comfortable for you and you want to stay right here holding on to your chair, feel free to do so. You can lift your foot behind you. I'm just going to show you a side view, so you can start to lift that foot behind you. If you're feeling okay and you want to release this right hand from the chair, you can hold on to the foot. So we've come a little bit away from the chair, with that, but you have to be your own instructor right here and see what's best for you. I'm just showing you holding on to the chair. And then let's just see if we can hinge at our hip just a little bit, coming into a variation of dancer's pose, Naranjasana. Even holding onto the chair, you can still lift that leg. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then let's release. You can windmill the arms around a few times. You can do that as we're going to come on over to the other side. Again, you can hold on to your chair. You can reach the right arm up and bend that left knee. If you're feeling okay to release from the chair, you can hold on to your foot. Otherwise, just hold on to your chair and start to lift that back leg. Nice little bend in that right knee. Then find just one spot to focus on. And then if you want, you can hinge at your hips. Still lifting that back leg. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then let's release. Let's take those arms and circle them in front of you. And then for our last pose before we come into Shavasana, we're going to take a standing downward dog. So you're just going to do this from the side. So you can play around with your chair. We're going to bend at our hips, right? So you can hinge at your hips. Your feet can be about hip distance apart. And we're just holding on to the chair. And let's tuck our chin. So let your head and neck go a little bit, or keep your ears in line with your arms. But really feel your feet rooting down. Feel some length through your legs. Feeling some length through your torso, through your arms. Nice deep breath in here. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. And then slowly bring yourself back on up. Coming back to your chair. And then we're just going to have a seat. So I'm just going to have you either rest here in your chair, or if you'd like, if you're comfortable doing this, here's just another option for you to rest in. You would come down onto your back, and then you can bring your feet up onto your chair. You want to scoot your bum close to your chair, and then you want to lay yourself down onto the floor or to a mat. You can open up your arms and you can rest here for a few moments. So I'm going to invite you to come into your resting pose. We're just going to be here for just a few minutes. I will let you know when to come out of Shavasana. I'm just going to end with a short poem. So for here, just be as comfortable as you can, allowing yourself to find ease through your breath, allowing your life force to move easily through, breathing in and breathing out. If you happen to be lying on your back, just feel the parts of your body that are touching the earth. Just surrender into the support of the earth. You're seated in your chair, just connecting with the parts of your body that are touching the chair. Just surrendering into Shavasana. Using your breath as a point of focus to bring steadiness and ease into your mind. Wherever you are, just allowing yourself to stay here with your breath. And then wherever you are, place your left hand on your heart. Place your right hand on top of your left. Just start to feel a greater connection to the radiance that is in your heart. And I'm just going to end our practice with a poem called Walk Slowly from a book, Poems from the Heart of Yoga. Go in and in. Walk slowly. It only takes a reminder to breathe, a moment to be still. And just like that, something in me settles, softens, makes space for imperfection. The harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper, and I remember again that life isn't a relay race, that we will all cross the finish line, that waking up to life is what we were born for. As many times as I forget, catching myself charging forward without even knowing where I'm going, that many times I can make the choice to stop, to breathe, and be, and walk slowly into the mystery. So from here, let's just bring our palms together at our heart center. And we're just going to close our practice with the sound of Om. Feel free to join me. Take a nice deep breath in. And with a slight tuck of your chin, bring your forehead down towards your fingertips. Allow your ego to bow to the beauty that's in your heart. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for supporting the Wayland Library. And again, check out my classes and events on peaksandposes.com. I'm Nancy Wynn. And I hope to see you back here in May.
May 10th, Monday, May 10th.
Monday, May 10th.
Thank you, Nancy, so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Everybody have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.